That's Jesus, right? Let's read that again.
Take heed that no man deceive you.
Now, Sarah, you're going to have to prove that's Jesus according to the Bible. Are you able to do that? Because you've been deceived.
Man, what y'all waiting on? Y'all need to go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Track. So let me get some perks. Next, you know, you going down. You started climbing up the hill and then started moonwalking right on back down again. Now, you in the rehab. Now you're getting your stomach pumped. Why? Because you decided the cigarettes wasn't enough. The pills wasn't enough. The K2 was. I just buried my cousin from K2, and he was warned. The doctor told him they put DNR on his tag. Do not resuscitate. Why? Because they already repaired his heart twice, the valves in his heart twice. They found him on a bench dead in Philly. Yes, they thought he was asleep, and he was dead. From what? Using K2. This is serious. When they get to the point where they say they're not going to help you anymore, you're on a time limit now. Now, either you're going to repent or judgment's going to be set. You have a choice. Live or die. That's a fact. Read. Yes, read it again.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Rejoice not when thy enemy falleth.
When you fall, we're not going to rejoice. This is when it's like, yo, hey, bro, let's get a conference call. Where you at? Hey, we're going to meet you on Fridays. We want to sit down and get something to eat. We're going to deal with this together. We cannot deal with this by ourselves. Get that Hebrews 10 real quick to show you. Why it's important to congregate. Because if you think you're going to be able to do this by yourself, you're a lie. Matter of fact, drop that. This is Zephaniah 2:1. Zephaniah 2:1. Just to show you that we have to work as a collective. Why do you think they gave us these titles? American Black, West Indian Black, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Cuban. Now, to the ignorant, you'll say these are all separate people. But according to God, according to what the Bible says, we're all the same race of people. If all these people gathered together, what does that mean? What does that mean? If all these races gather, if the society says these are separate people, correct? Yeah. If all these people know that they're the same people, what does that mean?
Well, if everybody knows that information, you can't divide. You know, it's divide and conquer.
There you go, divide and conquer. We are stronger what?
Together.
Read that.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
The Most High God says to gather ourselves together. Not separate. Not separate under Islam. Not separate under Christianity, Catholicism, and all these other false religions. He said to gather ourselves together. Hey, what's your name, brother? Wendell? What we're going over is the issues that we're having in the Black and Hispanic community. And one of the issues is for smoke. You smoke? All praises. That is one of the major issues that we're seeing that has trickled down from the aged men down to the new generation. They're vaping, crazy. Even on public transportation with no regard, they're smoking. How y'all brothers and sisters doing right here?
They say all of these are Jesus.
All these are Jesus? According to what? Where'd you get that from? Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Which one is Jesus? I'm asking all y'all. Which one is Christ? Okay, you said the black one. Which one y'all said? Which one is Christ?
Point at it.
Y'all go to church, right? Okay, which one's in your church?
You can tell him because he can read out the Bible and explain to y'all.
Yeah, which one's in your church that you go to? Right. Is that Jesus? Huh? How do you go? You say yes, how do you know? In 1 Thessalonians 5:21? And in 1 Peter 4:11. How do you know? Video, the media. Okay. Read that. 5:21. that's a great answer because you do see it promoted on social media. You see it on the news. You see it on churches, in churches, outside of churches. Pretty much bookstores, CVS, Rite Aid. That's where you see on buses. You see it everywhere, right? Watch this. Read that.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 21. Bring it up. Prove all things.
Do what?
Prove all things.
You got to prove that. Prove what you just said.
Right.
According to the Word of God. You want to have to prove that in 1 Peter 4 and 11 now? Because anybody can say, I can say I'm the president. Doesn't mean it's true. That's just word of mouth, correct? We cannot go by what man says. We must go by what the Word of God says. Read.
1 Peter chapter 4 verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
So if anyone wants to talk to you about the Bible, they got to come out of this Bible. We cannot use our own opinions and our feelings. The reason why we can't do that is because we are adding and taking away from the scriptures when we do that. That's a law. You cannot do that. Did you know that was a law? You cannot add and take away? Get that Revelations 22:18 real quick just to prove that. Real quick. I'll show you that real quick. It's a law. Read that.
Revelations chapter 22 and verse 18.
Bring it up.
For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
So if you add or take away, you will be cursed. Read.
And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life.
You will not make the kingdom of heaven by adding and taking away from this Bible. So now, let's get Matthew 24:4. Matthew 24:4. We're going to build up to it, but I'm not going to jump into it. As you see, everything that we say comes where? Out of the Bible. It's not my opinion. It's not your opinion. These verses, write them down. Take heed to what we're saying. That way you can go back and read it for yourself. That's the biggest thing. Hold that real quick. Get Revelations 1 and 3. And 2 Timothy 2:15.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3.
Watch this.
Blessed is he that readeth.
He said what?
Blessed is he that readeth.
He said, blessed is he that readeth. Why? Because then you're able to identify who you are. That's right. Think about it. If you never picked this book up and read, how would you know what it's talking about? Our mistake from Old Testament to New Testament up to currently, we are going by word of mouth. We're not reading. And that's by design. The system is now, since I want to say 2003, 2004, they're pushing No Child Left Behind. They're not encouraging y'all to study. They're not encouraging y'all to read. They're saying, no, as long as they come, let them do what they want, push it on out, and now you can't read. How old are y'all? 15, you too? Because we from Philly. In Philly, it is a bad situation where y'all era, they cannot read. And they're pushing them through school, high school diplomas and all, and they cannot read. Do not let no one tell you not to read. That's a direct attack against you, because you won't be able to identify yourself. Right. I'm dead serious. That's a serious thing. They're attacking y'all. You know why they attack? Why do you think they're attacking y'all? I'm gonna help you. Y'all are next. Y'all the next generation. I'm 40. Add 40 to that. How old are you? Okay, but add 40 to that. Oh, come on now. Y'all just got out of school, didn't you? What's going on here? I'm already messing with you. But read that.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein. For the time is at hand.
You must pick up this book and read. It is our history book. It belongs to us, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're the children of God. We're the chosen seed of God. Get 2 Timothy 2:15. Because we have to pick this up and read. And I'm doing it this way to show you. They push this image thinking that we're not going to pick this book up and read it. They promoted this throughout the four corners of the earth. Why? Because our people are being taught not to read, not to research. You all said it. Everything I said, we can pull anywhere in the world. This image is shown everywhere. You got that? Hold on. Read that.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
You have to study. Never stop studying. You got to learn to identify yourselves in this book. Now, get Matthew 24.
Matthew chapter 24 verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Take heed that no man deceive you. Let me ask you a question. What's your name? That's here. Who is this? That's Jesus, right? Wait, read that again.
Take heed that no man deceive you.
Now, Sarah, you wouldn't have to prove that's Jesus according to the Bible. Are you able to do that? Because you've been deceived.
Right out.
They push this throughout the four corners of the earth saying this is Christ, and it's not him. That is not Jesus Christ. You all have supercomputers in your pockets. You can literally type in Caesar Borgia. His name is right there. It's going to show you he was created. That's not Christ. Read.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
That image that's pushed around the four corners of the earth says it is Christ. But it's not Christ. Biblically, it's not Jesus Christ. Read.
And shall deceive many.
Now, Sarah. And shall deceive many. This is talking about our people. Our people throughout the four corners of the earth have been deceived to say this white man is Jesus Christ. But when we read this Bible, we're going to show you otherwise. Based upon the book, not how we feel. In Revelations 1. Let's get right into it. Yep, start verse 1.
Revelations chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
What does the word revelations mean? Not here. Hey, my brother, where you going? Okay. What does that mean? Word revelation. Hey, my brother, what's the word revelation mean? Revelation? I know why you're saying that, but that's not what it's by definition. The root word of revelation is to reveal, to bring forth. Read that again.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Why? Because the image will be different. This image, the prophecy shows this image will be pushed by the four corners of the earth. You do not, prior to Rome, you would never have seen this image. You've never seen this image before. Jump down to verse, just jump right to the point.
Verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
Question, Nasir, who has woolly hair today? Y'all three right here, who has woolly hair today? Huh? Oh, sister's cooking with gas. She said black people. Y'all three right here, who has woolly hair today? Yes. You know, look next to you. To your that's woolly hair. Touch the top of your head. That's woolly hair. Top woolly hair. You all here have woolly hair. That's what woolly hair. It's only black people who have woolly. Blacks and Hispanics have woolly hair. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So the hair on his head and the hair on his beard were white like wool.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It says eyes were like a flame of fire because Christ's first miracle was what? Say it again. His first miracle was what? He turned water into wine. There you go. Good. Okay, I'm ready to still see. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now, I can't see your feet, but I can see your ankles. Is your ankles and your feet the same color as the rest of your bodies? It's not. So your feet are purple and the rest of your body is okay, I'm about to say. Since you may want to get that checked out. So we all can agree that our bodies and our feet are the same color. Your feet may be a little lighter because it's inside your sneakers, but it's brown. We agree? So it said Christ's feet, read that part again.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Question, what color is brass? Y'all agree? Brass is brown? It's a derivative of brown. Like a penny. You agree? What about you, brother? You agree? All praise. Now, it said, Read that part again. Watch this.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Now, he said, if you take that brass and you burn it, what color is it? You said it's black? What y'all think? Huh? Black? Okay, we agree. Yes, if you take anything and put it in a furnace, it is black. It is burned into a furnace, meaning it's dark. So, if it said Christ's feet was that, so what color? What's the color? What is Christ? He's a black man. He's a dark-skinned man. So, who the hell is this?
Bring it out.
Because nothing we read gave this description. It says, now we don't say that this is Christ. We say it's a depiction, this one right here. We don't say that's Christ. We just say it's a better depiction or idea, an image of Christ. Because if you're worshiping this, you're following a different Christ. You're following this mark of the beast. It's the mark of the beast right there. That's death and damnation. Because under him, he said you can do what you want. You can be a homosexual. You can marry your goat. You can marry your sister. Whatever. You can do what you want. But under the black Messiah, Jesus Christ, he says marriage is honorable.
That's right.
Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not murder. That's what Christ said. But under this image, you can do what you want. That's Christianity. This is why you see this push throughout the four corners of the earth. Because they want our people to remain asleep. Think about it. If I am the slave master, and I know our roles are supposed to be different, you think I'm going to tell you the truth? No. I'm going to keep you as a slave as long as possible. I'm never going to tell you the truth. I'm going to continue to feed you poison in your communities. I'm going to continue to put smoke shops in your community so you can die. I'm going to continue to promote homosexuality. I'm going to continue to promote fornication, men jumping from women, women jumping from men. Now you got AIDS running through our community. STDs running through our communities. Herpes, syphilis, what else? Gonorrhea. What's it called? A super gonorrhea now. They can't even cure it. They don't got no antibiotics that can cure it now. Then you got brothers and sisters walking around, cold sores breaking out all over their mouth. That's a problem. Why? Because fornication is promoted big time in our communities. Show me that in the white communities. I can go downtown any given day and you see them down there taking pictures in front of the city hall like this. All this and all that. Why? Because in the white community, they promote marriage. They promote unity. In the black community, you don't do that. You say, hey, the closest thing you get to a marriage in a black community is a prom. Because they go all out. They pull them out with armored tanks. I just saw it recently. Brother took an armored tank on his prom. The closest thing to a marriage in a black community is a prom. That's a problem. That's a problem. Do you want to be married one day? What about y'all? Y'all want to be married one day? Why? Why? You want to start a family? Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Are your parents married? No? You want a choice? So, okay. Is it safe to say you want to be married because your parents were married? Huh? But guess what? That's a good start. But you got to go about it the right way. Not no girlfriend and boyfriend. You know, God don't deal with girlfriend and boyfriends in the Bible.
That's right.
You looking like, I don't know. Did you know that? There is no girlfriends and boyfriends in the Bible. You got a boyfriend? You can't even say it with a straight face. What about you? What's your name? Yes, you. Huh? What's your name? My name is Kazat. What's your name? Okay. You got a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Because that's going around nowadays. Girlfriend or boyfriend. Vice versa. Any of y'all. Nobody has no girlfriend or boyfriends over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe y'all. Y'all not saying it with a straight face. But anyway, if you do, it's sin in the eyes of God.
Right.
Hebrews 13:1. You start at verse 1.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 1. Let brotherly love continue.
So he said, let brotherly love continue. We have to love our neighbor like we love ourselves, right? We agree? Watch this. Jump down.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
He said, marriage is honorable and all, and the bed undefiled. So when you take the opposite sex, you do it honorably. But what did verse 1 say? Let brotherly love what? Continue. So when you do it the right way, you are showing love. You're showing that it's sincere.
Right.
You're showing it by your example. You say, you know what? I'm gonna take this sister the right way.
Right.
I'm gonna take this brother the right way. I'm gonna go about it the right way. I'm not gonna have sex and we're not married. Y'all, hey, y'all having sex? No? Yes or no? No? Are y'all having sex? No? What about you? Good. Keep it that way.
Right.
Keep it that. No, I'm serious. Remember what we just read. Marriage is what? Read it again.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
Watch this.
But whoremongers,
Girlfriends,
whoremongers, and adulterers,
boyfriends,
God will judge.
go ahead and mess around if you want and find out. Jumping around, sleeping around is how you get STDs that you cannot get rid of. So if you are being honest, keep it that way. No girlfriend or boyfriends.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.